Okay, we're here today to talk about Flam Paradiddles, Flamadiddles. Okay, I'm going to play the rudiment, slow to fast to slow, okay? It alternates, so I'm going to start with the right hand. Okay, let's break the rudiment down. Do it one hand on your leg, one hand on the pad. Once you get the idea, then you can practice it with one hand at a time. Okay, left hand. Okay, all right, so that's breaking it down. So understanding what each hand is trying to do. In my mind, if you can try to do a rudiment clearly and articulate everything and comfortably and really get into it and know it, being able to play the single hands by themselves helps a ton, okay? Because if you can't do it with each hand individually, you can't put them together and do them together, okay? So it helps a lot to break it down like that. So why all flam accents or flam rudiments are good chop builders and great for technique is because they're throwing extra notes in there to get the flam, the double note. And that just makes more wrist, more finger action required, more stick control to get those notes in there. Okay, so a big note and then 4 ghost notes or 4 smaller notes. Okay, so that's okay, so it's not an easy exercise individually with hands, let alone putting it together, okay? Match grid. Okay, so that's about all I can say about the Flam Paradiddle. Start slowly, articulate it, be picky about getting the flams right, because you don't want your flams to be flat. In other words, both sticks hit too closely, and you don't want to be uncertain about it. You don't want this to happen. And it happens often with a lot of students that I see is they start like this, and in theory, in playing a flam, as long as you have your sticks at a different height, you're always the low one's always gonna hit first, right? Because it's closer to the drum, okay? Get that down with your flams and your flam taps and your flam accent. And if you're consistent with that, it helps a lot so that you don't have any ambiguity or uncertainty when you go to play a flam. You don't get the big note racing and beating the little note in, okay? So work on that. Work on really being solid with both hands on flams. Okay, and another thing, just like paradiddles, the accented note has time to get the stick height it needs while the other stick is playing the double. Double, double lift up, double lift up. I can't talk and play at the same time. Double lift up, double lift up. Okay, same thing with Flam Paradiddles. Double lift up, double lift up, double lift up. And I keep my flams pretty fat, okay? In other words, obviously as you get faster, then they have to compress a little bit and get a little bit closer together, but don't let them get like that, okay? All right, that's Flam Paradiddles practice.